establishment Republicans who hated Trump and hate the Trump era are back. And yet they're getting great pushback, and they don't understand it. The Mitt Romney, Liz Cheney, anti-Trump wing of the Republican Party is confused about 75 plus million Americans who will not be silenced. It's a fascinating thing to watch. Over the weekend, Mitt Romney was at the Utah Republican Convention, and he got, booed off the stage. And the reaction from never Trump Republicans was predictable. This is crazy. This is the madness of the Republican Party. See, they want it back to the way it was. Those days are gone. We're not going anywhere. And establishment types don't get it. People that are stuck in the Beltway don't understand it. They have a complete lack of self-awareness, and they are desperately hoping we'll all go away. Here's a package from Fox 13 in Salt Lake City. This is Amy Ney, who handed off to Fox 13 reporter Ben Winslow, who summarized the really emotional, visceral, negative response that Senator Mitt Romney got when he attempted to speak.
Senator Mitt Romney facing an angry crowd at the Utah Republican Party convention yesterday. Utah's dominant political party holding its annual state convention, the first time Utah Republicans have been able to gather in person since the COVID-19 pandemic began. Fox 13's Ben Winslow was on this story for us yesterday, covering it throughout all the many fireworks there, you could say. Here's a recap.
The point of this political convention is to pick new party leadership, but Republican delegates turned on some of their elected leaders, including Senator Mitt Romney. Senator Mitt Romney was loudly booed by Republican delegates, so much so that he struggled to give his speech.
Thank you. Show respect. So, yeah, I understand that I have a few folks that don't like me terribly much, and I'm sorry about that, but I express my mind as I believe is right, and I follow my conscience as I believe is right. And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the current president's policies.
He also, not in that clip, is Romney saying, as you know, I wasn't a fan of the former president's character. Right, which is why you voted to impeach him twice, because you don't like the guy. Not that you really thought, apparently, that Trump committed any impeachable offenses. Well, Republicans in that room aren't going to forgive Mitt Romney. They're just not. And to follow the cue of how establishment Republicans, and certainly never Trump Republicans like Susan Collins, responded, I mean, this is what the Mitt Romney, Liz Cheney sort of way it used to be Republicans, this is what they're up against. Here's Susan Collins with Jake Tapper yesterday on CNN.
I was appalled. Mitt Romney is an outstanding senator who serves his state and our country well. We Republicans need to remember that we are united by fundamental principles such as a belief in personal responsibility, individual freedom, opportunity, free markets, a strong national defense. Those are the principles that unite us. We are not a party that is led by just one person.
Now, let me be really clear as I get your reaction to Mitt Romney being booed off the stage in Utah over the weekend. And our number is 1-800-655-MIKE as we kick things off here on a Monday, May the 3rd in the ReliefFactor.com studios. We have a line open for you, 1-800-655-MIKE. I don't like the image of Republicans booing a Republican like Mitt Romney. I definitely have some strong feelings about people like Mitt Romney and Liz Cheney. That's yesterday's way of doing things. And those kind of Republicans who want to return to that way, they're hoping, and let me just put it very bluntly, they hope the events of January 6th will erase 4 years of Donald Trump. And of course, again, they forget that in so doing, they want to erase the many, many millions of Americans who supported Donald Trump. They hope we'll go away. And we ain't going anywhere. And the Susan Collinses and Liz Cheney should not be in a leadership position in the Republican Party. And Mitt Romney needs to hear how Americans feel about his betrayal. And establishment Republicans better wake up and recognize that we're here to stay.